I thought you said like
crazy.
Red Sox and you were gonna say Yankees. I was about to be like, yo, what's up?
Oh,
With this?
nah, but if it's between the two, I'm fucking with the Yankees.
Hey, bro, you want to
I
step
know,
outside?
I know.
Chill.
Hey, don't lie. Whose live are you watching right now? Mine or his?
Hey, don't lie.
Don't lie.
Alright, guys.
It's pretty warm
He
outside,
probably-
huh? That would
Yeah.
suck if you had to wait out there. Me and Matt plays baseball together. Bet you didn't know that.
That's crazy. What? I didn't know that.
Oh, you did it?
Nah.
Oh, yeah. I know Matt for so long. Like, it was
I told
crazy.
him- I knew that you knew him because I think we ran it. We ran into you somewhere, but
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Alright, we're gonna go live. Ready in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Wait. Go ahead.
You start whenever, man.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Energy Podcast. My name is Brian Landeros. And like always, if you haven't subscribed, liked, or commented on our stuff, then what are you doing? Like always, we just plan to deliver the best energy, which is the best energy to lock into your mind that you could do anything you want if you commit. Now that I got that out of the way, let's introduce today's guest, my man, Sebastian from Nacho City. What's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
How you doing, man?
Thank you for having me, man.
No, of course,
I'm doing
bro.
Good. Hell yeah.
How's your day?
Chilling, man. It was a good Friday. Like I said, like I was saying, it was productive, but it was good. It was hot as hell.
Bro, it's fucking too
Beautiful
hot.
day in San Diego, though, man.
Dude, you can't complain, bro. We have it so good here. But
We
like,
do.
But the other day I was tripping out because it was like so hot and out of nowhere starts fucking raining.
Raining, yeah, with the humidity.
I just got a car wash too. It's like that went out
Damn,
the window.
yeah, hell
Fuck
yeah.
that shit.
It sucked.
So, hey, bro, tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Quick little self intro.
Sebastian, like you mentioned, I go by Seabass.
Okay.
Grew up just real regular, man, in Chula Vista, National City area, mostly National City, so South Bay for sure.
Yeah, represent.
But yeah, man, just super regular. Went to Chula High, played football and stuff. Just did normal fucking
Kid stuff going
kid
up.
stuff.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, skated, did all that. I was always into fucking shoes and
Nice.
skating.
What was your
and,
favorite shoes?
Um,
Or what are your favorite shoes?
probably Vans.
Vans?
Vans, yeah.
You can never
probably,
go wrong with Vans. Yeah, solid.
hell no, yeah. Probably my favorite shoe of all time.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But
So, what was your early motivations growing up, bro? I mean, I know you got a brand going on and everything, but how did you,
just-
stumble upon all this?
I was always a fan of like just dressing cool and like trying to just stand out, but not be so like weird and out
Yeah.
there. Just kind of blend in, but stand out in my own way.
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like clothing, growing up, I wasn't like really talkative. I was kind of more like the quieter kid. So I felt like clothes was a way to express myself a lot.
Okay.
So I
see
just
that.
kind of fell in love with it like that.
You're probably just that quiet kid that just fresh as fuck on the
Yeah.
time. You don't say shit, but his shoes are on point. Nah, that's dope, bro. I mean, everybody, has their way of expressing who they are in the way that they, feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
And that's for you, bro. That's fucking awesome because mine was
Yeah.
just fucking being loud and talking to people.
See, I wasn't that guy. And I would always look at him and be like, damn, like, why can't I do that?
Yeah.
But that just
But
wasn't
it's
me.
different, yeah. Like some things, like I have that I want other people to have, like that creativity. Like I can never be like that, Like I don't
Yeah.
have creative. Like Marcos, he's really good at editing videos, and he
Yeah.
like to put his shit together and make it look fucking beautiful.
Yeah, hell
I'm
yeah.
like, can I just be in the video?
Can I be the dude
Yeah,
talking?
can I just be in front? Like, but he gets out, man. Full.
Hell yeah.
You're actually gonna wear those glasses for the whole time?
Yeah, is there a problem?
I mean, I'm the one.
Okay, you were the one that said, yeah, go ahead, wear them, bro. You look fucking sick.
I never said that. I never fucking said that.
He never said that, but but I thought that's what he said.
I'll take the compliment though.
Hey, mute yourself for 10 seconds, please.
Nah, just go.
Those are the Sunday day game at home
Bro,
shades.
for
You
real.
playing fucking those are the shortstop.
Yeah, bro. I threw out about 77 players with these glasses on last day at Sunday League. It was pretty crazy.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I hit about 17 bombs,
17.
struck out 0 times. It was crazy, bro. Matt was there.
What was your average?
Average 33.
Damn.
100. 1,000. It was 333 actually.
That's solid.
Yeah, solid number.
That's crazy.
So what are some of your inspirations, bro? Who did you look up growing up to? And who did you aspire to get style from? Because everybody kind of sees who they, see themselves in and kind of try to put it in their own.
Always just like music. I feel like music and clothing go hand in hand.
Yeah,
So it was always like
definitely.
artists that I kind of gravitated to. fucking 50 Cent with the whole G-Unit thing. I had
Bro,
a G-Unit
I think
phase.
we were having this conversation the
Yeah,
other
we
day.
were,
Like my
yeah.
fourth grade, I was just all G-Unit out. Like that
Yeah.
shit was my shit.
Yeah, that was the first thing that came to my
Yeah.
head. But even before that, my dad put me on to like riding dirt bikes and skating
Okay,
a lot.
dope. So like,
So
Fox.
like just like the skate, and I feel like that's why I love like Vans and stuff. And then it kind of transitioned from like directly from skating to hip hop, and it was just like skating to
Damn.
hip hop like inspirations. And
I
like,
think that whole culture in a way kind of meshed together. You know?
yeah, it really did. Especially
Yeah.
like early 2000s, it
Yep.
was like you were skating and you were listening to hip hop.
Yep.
And like that was a cool
Yep,
thing
yep.
to do.
Everybody wanted to become a skateboarder at that time. I remember
Yeah.
in middle school, I was like that guy that wanted to skate so bad. Like me and my buddies were all just
Yeah.
fucking skate, thinking we were like super sick, skate or die.
Hell yeah, bro. That was me. That was me.
What was your best trick?
A heel flip.
Oh.
I was like as far as I went, and then I think I ollied like off a 3-stair, and that was
Okay.
like the highest I was gonna go, and I was like, nah, bro, I'm not really
that's
fucking with this. And at the same time, I was playing football, so I was like, if I get hurt,
I'm
bro,
fucked.
I can't play football next year, or whatever.
What position did you play in football?
Youth football. I played youth football and high school football, but youth football I played like defensive end.
Okay.
And then when I got to high school, I played linebacker. But
Oh,
it was
dope.
fun. Yeah, I was always like the smaller guy, but
Yeah.
I wasn't scared and I was really smart. So
No, that's good.
and I
Sometimes
was
like those are the best players.
quicker than the O lineman. So it was like
Yeah, that's good, dude. I remember playing Pop Warner as well. I played for the East Lake Panthers. That's how I actually met Sebastian.
okay.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think you know what I was listening to the one you did with him
Yeah,
for a little
yeah.
bit, and yeah, I remember y'all talking
Dude,
about
yeah,
that.
that's how we we met, and it was just funny because we were those guys, and we just freaking always just throw to each other touchdowns and like just
Yeah.
it was fun. I can't lie.
That's fun.
But then I got into high school and I started playing baseball, and I was just like, oh, that was my first love. So I was
Yeah.
just like, I stuck with that until I
yeah.
got kicked out. But shit
Yeah,
happens.
that's funny. Mine was the opposite. I played baseball. I played like little league, and that was the first thing I played. And then my dad signed me up for football, and I did not want to play football. I
Not
was like, I
play.
was
You're
scared.
playing,
Yeah, I was
son.
like, nah, just put me back in baseball. Like, no, but it ended up being the one thing that I love too, so it was cool.
So how much support you get from your parents? Doing your brand and doing all your stuff.
A lot,
Yeah?
honestly. Yeah, my mom loves it, even though she'll question like some of the designs. I'm like, I'm just having
art.
fun with it. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
art. But my dad actually owns a print shop.
Yeah, I remember you
so
mentioned
that's
that.
how I kind of got into it too, honestly.
Do you work there?
No, I don't.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't work there, but I never really wanted to just because I was like, all right, that's your thing.
Yeah.
And once I feel like I'm at that level, then we can, I can help out and I can see what I could do. But I feel like until then, it's just been like school and stuff.
Okay. Where do you go to school right now?
I go to National.
Oh, dope.
I do online. So I'm like, I
Nice.
graduated from Southwestern, transferred out, and then I should be done in like a year. So I'm excited about
What are
that.
you majoring in?
Business management.
Hey, that's fucking dope, bro. We'll link
Yep,
up later.
I already got my foot in the door.
That's
So
pretty appropriate for you right there.
yeah,
Yeah, no,
exactly.
that's dope. I mean, that's always good, bro, because then you're in control of your own stuff. You know exactly what to do, and you don't have to go outsource, get other people when you and yourself could just put people in the right position.
Yeah.
That's dope. What do you plan on, actually doing with that?
Shoot, I'm not 100% sure, man. I honestly just want to get some steady income at first.
Yeah.
And then just kind of use that to reinvest into the brand and like other things that I want to do, honestly. But until then, just finish school and try to do something good with a good salary.
No,
where
that
I'm
makes
inside
sense.
in an office,
Yeah, and then you
just
just
chilling, and then I kind of just brainstorm off of that. 'Cause I
like
feel
water all your projects.
Wa-
like that.
exactly,
Yeah,
yep.
No, that's smart, man. That's good. That's a good game plan. What would you say is your message behind your brand?
I felt like the message. So originally, when I started it, I started it with another homie, but I was the one with all the ideas. He just
Yeah.
kind of like helped me put it out there. But anyways, we kind of came up with this like mantra of just like originally it was called San Diego is not your city.
Yeah, okay.
And it wasn't even a brand. I kind of just wanted to drop like 3 or 4 T's like for San Diego.
Yeah.
Just kind of like saying a message, like you said, and then and I didn't even want to like turn it into a brand. But
Yeah.
when we started it, it kind of got a lot of love, and people were like, "Oh shit!" Like the name was like kind of cool, and it was kind of like people didn't know how to feel about it. They kind of felt like offended.
That's what I was gonna say. It's kind of controversial for other people that
Yeah.
are like, I'm kind of from the city, but I'm not from the city. So it's like, what are you trying to say?
When we put it out, we got like love and hate, and that's what I felt like made me want to keep going. I got a lot of attention. That's what
Yeah.
I wanted, and it was cool. But once we cut off the San Diego, I mean, originally obviously it has to do with San Diego, but the whole message behind it was like to tell people that live here but don't really care about anything. And it was kind of at the same time that the Chargers left.
Okay.
So it kind of fit into that
Fuck the
attitude of like,
Chargers.
you guys don't care about the shit that we have. And
Yeah.
like, there's some people that live here that just want to live here because it's like a retirement place.
Yeah,
It's a place to
yeah,
come
yeah.
and retire. It's beautiful and they love it, but they're not like deeply rooted with the culture. And I felt like I wanted to give our culture, like how I was talking about South Bay, like that culture, just like a voice through clothes, because that was the way that I like to express myself. So
No, and I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of noise being made down here in the South Bay, and it's like
there
it's
is.
super good. It's awesome to see. I mean,
I love it.
because it's like, damn, like finally people are actually pushing out what they want to do, pushing out their dreams, pushing out their visions, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm all for it, bro. Go out and get yours, bro.
Going back to the Charger thing as well, it's like you see a lot of people that come here because of military. So obviously they don't grow up here; they grow up somewhere else, and they bring. They come saying like a Vikings fan from Minnesota. Or Bills fan.
Fuck
like,
the Vikings.
You go to.
It's hard to find fans from.
Man, we see it here. Like when you said Red Sox fan, I honestly wasn't surprised because I know those Red Sox games down here a couple weeks ago were like damn near sold out, but it was all red in there.
I thought you said
It's
like
crazy.
Red Sox and you were gonna say Yankees. I was about to be like, yo, what's up?
Oh,
With this?
nah, but if it's between the two, I'm fucking with the Yankees.
Hey, bro, you want to
I
step
know.
That's good.
Hey, cut this shit. Let's go tight. Nah, yeah, but fuck the Yankees. Anyways, so what are some of your goals, bro? Like, what do you aspire to do with your brand? And how far do you see it going?
Man, it's funny that you asked that because when I first started it, I didn't even want to turn it into a brand. And when I did, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because I like it and it's fun and it's a way that I express myself. If it does something beyond that for me, financially and just like stability wise, hey, I'm all for it. I'm gonna take every lane that I can to try to get to that. But I'm not gonna like if I don't do it, I'm not gonna like.
Damn, like that's the end of the world. Nah, that's good because I mean, like if you put all your eggs in one basket, which I mean, it could pay off, but at the same time, if you're smart and you put your eggs in certain baskets, then you could flourish all baskets. And
and I feel like everybody likes the story of that dude that just like perfectly takes all the right paths and makes it. But I kind of like the stories of like the dude that might have not made it at 25, but he bounced back when he was 30 with like a crazy idea, and now he's worth 3 times that than he ever would have been.
Because he could have been popping at what he got right there, but capped out at a certain limit. You know, I hella feel that.
So that's why I feel like I don't know. I'm definitely trying to take all the right lanes, but I mean.
And then I gotta ask you another question. Like, is your brand a brand or is it a lifestyle? Because I mean, like you look at Nike and you look at all these other brands. Like Nike's like you can do it, or what is it? Gatorade, is it in you? You know, it's like more of a lifestyle that when you're wearing this, you know that you got a certain mindset, you got a goal to complete. Like you're just in that zone.
Yeah. I feel like it's a representation of a lifestyle. Yeah. Not a certain lifestyle. I feel like there's a lot of different lifestyles that can kind of fit that one that we give our fucking voice to. But no, I feel like it maybe talks about mine a little bit, not directly, but like experiences and stuff like that. So I feel like if you grew up in the South Bay, almost as cliche as it sounds, and maybe we might have lived the same. Yeah, we might have lived a similar.
And it's funny because a lot of people like around this area have ties to a lot of people, you know. So you go somewhere and you could be like, "Hey, who do you know?" Da 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 da. Oh shit, I know him.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden
like,
you're like instant connection, which I think
crazy.
is like the dopest thing because like the community's so close together.
So close.
You know, there's a lot of love out here. I feel more than any other places. You know, a lot of us here support each other and want to see each other grow and come up together, which is I think the most fucking dopest thing because it's like in numbers we fucking make damage.
Yeah, exactly. Especially because San Diego isn't really. I hate to say, but we're not popping like.
No, we're not. We get looked at like you said, retirement home, military town. Like you look at LA, it's like culture, like like fucking you go to LA, that's where you're supposed to go to fucking make moves and shit.
But it's not that we can't. We just have to. We just
got to put our voice out there.
Exactly, and we have to help each
here.
other as much as we can. Exactly.
Yeah, and that's what I like about like our whole people that grow together, Sebi, you guys, Swap City, and everybody. Like everybody kind of like bounces off each other and like wants to help each other grow. Yeah. And at the end of the day, it's like shit. If we all make it, shit, we know we're all fucking gonna like make it happen.
Yeah.
Why do you think like a lot of people from San Diego like they don't feel that same pride that people like from LA, like you said, they do?
I think like what we were talking about with the blend of it's really diverse. I mean, we have like a big like Mexican and Hispanic community, and then we have our blacks and whites. But I feel like as far as like the military and a lot of people coming here to retire, there's like a weird mesh. There's like it's a mesh, which essentially is kind of like LA and those bigger cities, but they're also bigger because they have something else. Like LA just has like media and all that stuff.
Yeah, like that's like that persona you put on that city.
Yeah, that exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel that too, because sometimes if I'm somewhere, say like New York, and you see someone with like an SD hat, you're just like, oh shit, like
hey,
SD,
you're one of mine.
Yeah. You know,
yeah.
It's not like seeing someone with an LA or New York hat, because everyone has that. I mean, sometimes they just wear an NY hat. Like Brian wears NY hats, and he likes Boston, right? You know, so, but whenever you see that SD hat, you're just like, oh man, that's a special.
Yeah, exactly.
Too, so.
Let it be known, I will never fucking wear an NY hat. Not even if they paid me. Maybe if they paid me the right price. You know what I mean?
Hey, for the right price, man.
Yeah, shit, right, man? For the right price, I'll fucking wear the shit out of it. I'll even go fucking Yankee fan. Just kidding. Hey, cut that out. Hey, so what's something about you that people might not know? I like long walks on the beach.
I feel like if you didn't know me like since we grew up, I think the football thing kind of like, oh, you played football.
I
like,
low-key, that's exactly what I got. I was like, oh shit, you play football?
The football. That and like that, how serious I take my education, or I try to. I feel like people didn't even know.
I got thrown for a curve right there.
Yeah,
I was like,
oh
shit. All right,
but I'm like I said, I don't like.
But that's always dope, because I'm like, oh shit, there's more to you than just what you see. There's depth in you. That's fucking awesome.
And you can also tell that the education's like really important for you as well, because you do want to finish that.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, I feel like growing up, it's one thing that my parents always pushed me to do, even if I didn't know exactly what I was gonna do in school, was like, just go to school.
At least you'll figure it out.
They didn't go to college, and they didn't graduate college and stuff like that. So they were like the one thing that was like, you know what, like go to school. I was the one that they were like, go to school, you know, try to do it. And not only that, I got really good grades. I was pushed to get good grades. I never liked school. I hate school. I hate college, but I mean, I do it because I feel like I have to, but it's a good backup plan. I've always looked at it as a backup plan.
That's good. School didn't work out for me.
I mean, like school or like some kind of vocational education. See, like that's why I got some kind of like, you know.
That's why I went and got 2 licenses, because I'm like, at least I got something to like back me up.
Something
I can do something.
Keep you, keep the brain working.
I just couldn't do school, bro. Like, fuck, I'd stand there, I'd sit there, listen to the teacher, and then like, fuck, tests came around, and like I knew this shit, but I'd fail it, and then after the test, I'm like, I fucking knew that. Why didn't it come up on my like when I was taking the test?
See, I was always the kid, like
photographic memory where you just saw and you like.
No. I mean, like in school, because people wouldn't think that I liked school or got good grades, because I was low key that kid that was ditching. Oh, but like when I was in school, what was your trick, bro? Because I ditched all the time and I had horrible grades. Not ditching regularly, but I would like ditch. You know, like I was happy getting like B's and that was it. Yeah. Getting just letter B grades and that was it.
Do enough just to get that B.
To get that B, like C, B range, and that was it. But I wasn't gonna fail. Like I was just I wanted to do something. But
I remember I failed chemistry a few times, and it got to the point where we used to have a spiral, right? And you'd have to get stamps in order to get the credit for it. Mm-hmm. So me and my cousin were smart enough to figure out what stamps the teacher had. We went down to Office Depot, finessed them fools, and then never fucking missed a spiral. I missed class, but
wow, which teacher was that?
Miss Ari. And there was this other time, like, all right, so we had a test, and so I get my test back, and I get 1 out of 10. Right? And my cousin's all like, you're fucking stupid. What a tonto. He gets his test back. 0 out of 10. I just start cracking up. But yeah, no, school taught me how to make friends and network with people. Mm-hmm. That's what I got out of it, because I feel like that's what I'm good at. As far as the stuff learning, I didn't want to learn anything in school. There was nothing that kind of really like gave me that passion behind it to learn. So I was more like, I'm not going to go to school, waste money, and, not know what I want to do, and then just take classes and figure it out. Like, nah, I'd rather like just go figure it out. I started working, and then I am where I am today. Mm-hmm. So it's just, everybody takes their different route. Whatever works for you is like, do that.
What about baseball? Like, did that keep you focused for?
So the funny thing about baseball is like, I feel like in general, the baseball culture, like everybody's like super motivated, like very like, strategic. They are like on their shit. And that's always something that's been hard for me, like I'm always like very paradoxical all over the place. Like, it makes sense, but I don't make sense, but I make sense to myself. Yeah. So it was just kind of hard to stay in that in that environment. But I mean, I love playing. That was my favorite thing to do. That was my first love. But I was a tonto. I got in a little bit of trouble. I got kicked out of the team, and they never really could let me back on.
Yeah,
so
that makes sense.
Was that. Yeah. But I wasn't a bad kid. I just did bad things sometimes. Yeah. There's a difference. There's a difference. So, hey, what would you give advice to people that are, starting their brand and pursuing this lifestyle?
Yeah, I would say don't force it, because I feel like starting a brand was something that I always wanted to do. In high school, I was like, I made some like bootleg like rap tees kind of. So I made like a Taylor Gang, like when Wiz was really popping. Yeah. I would watch his videos and see like his homies wearing stuff, but he wasn't selling anything because he was like still super underground. Yeah. So I bootlegged like one of his designs, and then I made like another tee too, and I was selling them like out of my backpack, and like I was selling like 20, 25 at a time, and it was like, oh, it was cool.
Shit, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, like the two times that I did it, I sold like 20 tees, and then I was playing football. My dad was printing shirts for like the school, like the football program and stuff. That's dope. So I would like sell those too and just like give some away and just wear them and stuff. So I always I always felt like I wanted to do something like a brand, but I didn't know what to do, and I didn't want to force it. I was like, it'll come if it really comes, it really comes. Like
that's actually what I tell people as well. Like like a lot of people like sit down and be like, oh, I want to make this happen. I want to do this. I'm like, dude, yeah, have the intention. Don't force it. Just keep thinking about it, and one day, like I kid you not, it sounds funny, people won't believe it, but like you're gonna be doing your regular life, and you're gonna be like, I know what I want to do. Yeah, bam, like I already like you just kind of like sparks in you.
Yeah, I don't know,
because subconsciously you're just thinking about it. Your mind's working at it, and shit, kid you not, it sounds funny, but it just boom. I know what I need to do, and you just kind of click and do it.
And then you connect all the dots, like I was saying, like selling shirts in high school, like. I didn't really think of starting a brand. Yeah,
you're just like trying to like bullshit, like trying to get some cash and like just for the cool.
And then after that, I was like, okay, I want to start a brand, but then still like another 2 years for it to like actually even think of what I wanted to name it.
I feel you 100% on that. I wanted to start a podcast like 3 years ago, and it didn't happen until like a couple months ago. So it's like, oh shit, like shit takes time and a lot of thinking. It does. Because I mean, in your head it sounds really good, but then once you actually start putting it into paper and actually taking action, you start noticing that there's a lot of little things that you didn't account for, and then you start figuring out like, oh shit, I need that camera, oh I need that microphone, I need that cable, and then like, oh shit, it's more than just like let's do it.
Like Seba just walked in right now, and he just I think that was the first time he saw the setup that we have. Since the first episode. The very first episode, we didn't have any of this. We didn't have
tripods.
We didn't have tripods. What we did, we had boxes. Like, boxes, and we just stacked all the boxes together.
Shit, get it,
bro. That was our first episode.
But like the thing is, like once you want to make it happen, you're gonna do anything to make it happen. You know what I know? Yeah. And then along the lines of that, you start figuring out what needs to be put into place to make it better. And like once we did that, we're just like, all right, we have an idea of what we need to do. All right, now let's go into this direction. Let's move this. Let's bring this and let's do that.
How long did it take you to come up with your name?
Like I said, honestly, even at this point when I was thinking about dropping it with the original name, I still didn't want it to be a brand. Like I was like, no, I'm not ready for the brand, but I want to drop something. I kind of just want to just see
what's
like
up, test the waters.
People even see how this works. So I didn't really have a plan. So back to the question, like somebody starting their brand, I would say have a plan, because that slowed me down a little bit. Not that you need one. You can kind of develop it as you go. I mean,
but it's gonna save you a lot of headaches.
But like you said, like make sure you invest in the equipment first, invest in that first, because that was something that I tried to do, but I didn't really know also. So sometimes it's trial and error.
Yeah, that's sometimes how it is, and that's how you learn the best.
But if I could tell anybody, like just have a plan and do your research.
So what would you say keeps you going when you feel like you should stop, if you ever do think that?
What makes you think? Fuck.
Like, do you ever just doubt it? Like, maybe I should stop doing this and like kind of just stick to one thing.
Kind of. I've kind of like doubted it before, just because at first I was having a love-hate relationship with the name. Yeah. I didn't know what to name it, and then since it wasn't really a brand, I kind of like the name was really loose. It was like San Diego was not your city. Like, damn, that's really long, and just like, I don't know, it's just really long. It's hard to like introduce and stuff. So then once I realized that I wanted to turn it into a brand, I cut off the San Diego to make it universal too as well. to make it appeal to people, and then I kind of like rebirthed it. So I gave it a name again, essentially, but I just took off the San Diego.
Rebrand.
Rebrand.
We could
rebrand. Dude, like when I first started, the first name of anything that I wanted to start was going to be called Young Entrepreneurs, and I didn't do anything with it, like whatever. Right? I just got a keychain for it. It was cool. Hey, all right, guys, everybody that's on the live. I'm about to head out, so you guys can catch it on YouTube, Spotify, or anywhere you guys can stream your shit.
Do I have anybody on it?
You have one person on.
Hey.
Hey, we can make it 4. We can make it 4 right now.
Oh shit, it's still on.
I mean.
Is that a wave at everybody? Gotta give more love, or else they're gonna hate me.
That's usually where Marco comes in on this.
Yeah. All right, cool. Sorry for the rude interruption. Nah, where were we? But what were you saying?
Young entrepreneur.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And
now it's funny because you look back at it and you kind of laugh and you're like, damn, like what if I really would have went with that name?
And then after that, it was I came up to this guy when we were barely like in the plots of this, whole thing, and I told him I want to name it the Little Guy.
The little guy?
The little guy. Made a logo for it and everything, like, what I'm saying? See what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
It would have been out. It would have caught some attention, but
it would have. But it didn't fit with what we were trying to do. So it's kind of like we threw that afterwards. Yeah. So then eventually, same thing like we were saying. Like I was doing I don't know what, and all of a sudden I text this fool. I was like, hey, we're naming it the Energy, and he's like,
I like it.
All right, cool. Yeah, shit. He's like, fuck, thank God.
Had to delete the other
shit. So switching gears a little bit, bro. How important is mental health for you?
Big. It's really big. I feel like it's really important. I've been trying to like practice going off social media for a little bit, just to kind of like refocus. And since I'm in school right now, just like focus on my homework. I caught myself just constantly checking my phone just to check it, and it was like I wasn't fucking with it. So
it's an addiction.
And I feel like it's an addiction, exactly. And I feel like that goes right hand in hand with mental health and. Yeah, because all this validation you get, you gotta see like, oh, how many likes did I get? Which is like, I think is crazy, because if you don't validate yourself and you don't believe in yourself, then you got that thirst to go out there and like, get validation from other people, which is really bad, because when you don't get that validation, where's your confidence at? Where's your self-esteem at? It's not there. Opposed to when you know who you are, what you are, and how you are, bro. Like you know exactly what the fuck you are, so you don't have to worry about that. Whether you get the likes or you don't get the likes, you're still you. Yeah, you're still you. Exactly. Yeah. I was talking to Richie Moon about that.
Shout out Richie.
We were talking about like people beating themselves up over like not getting enough likes or something, and it's just like it's an actual thing, man. It's crazy. Society is like starting to become built off of that.
Yeah,
social
media. And even for business in my industry, like everything's based off of that. You gotta have a strong social media presence. You gotta have like all that marketing, and like, it's just ridiculous how even other types of business is going into that as well. Yeah, which is like you never expected that to ever happen, because you look back at the time our parents were doing their things. They didn't have any of this. They had to make it like through connections. They had just putting their
pull up places and shake hands like we did. I mean, essentially,
basically, and that's exactly how I like to still do my shit. It's
like more like
the connection is more genuine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's not like message you. Like,
hey, what's up, bro? Like, I don't even know you.
I've been looking at your pictures.
Like, it's kind of weird. Like, especially picture number 3, bro. You look so cute. I mean, like, bro, you look hard as fuck.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, but mental health is definitely important.
Yeah, no, I know for me, like there was times that I before I got into all this, like I was lost in my own like world, not knowing what I wanted to do, and I would sleep a lot, bro. Like I would just be depressed, bro. Yeah, and it just you fall into a dark place where you just don't know what you want to do. You don't know who to go talk to, but that's when you really gotta dig deep inside yourself, I feel like, and really, really know who you are and bring yourself out of that hole, because nobody's going to be like, hey, Miko, let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Bro. Like, you got to pull yourself out of that shit yourself.
You got to do a lot of soul searching.
Yeah, you really do. You got to figure out, you just got to be comfortable in your own skin. I feel like, because you look at all this stuff, all these artists, all this media stuff, everybody wants to mimic them. That they mimic them so much that they forget who they are. And they try to be that person and idolize that person. Yeah. Like, I get mad. I don't get mad, but it just really bothers me when people are so into celebrities' lives. Like, I don't give a fuck, dude. Like, like I don't even know this person. Like, why do I care if this person's dating that person? Like, it has no correlation to my life. Like, I really don't care what the Kardashians are doing. Like, I fuck with YG, but I don't give a fuck that you're dating Kaylani. Like, it's not my problem.
I don't know. Like, it's just, exactly.
And some people are like Bible to this shit, bro. Like, I'm just how?
I see it because it's like, it's almost forced upon us.
Yes. Like, it's just like getting shoved down their fucking
so
throats.
Like, I know what you're talking about, like, in terms of like the stuff that's going on sometimes, but like, well, I don't care to know. Somebody just puts it there, and it's like, man, that's
it almost makes me more mad. Like, like I'm like, I see somebody posting shit about other people's life. I'm like, bro, what the fuck out of here, fucking unfollow.
Yeah.
And it's your best friend and shit.
It's also funny because like back in the day, it's also you had to find that specific channel that would be talking about it, like that specific shows that would show you about celebrity gossip. Now it's all over social media, and you just see it. I don't care, but I didn't know they were dating. That's it.
Hey, well, it was crazy, bro, because what I read, I know the shit and stuff. So.
I don't fucking give a shit.
So, what would you say makes you different, bro, than other brands?
I'm not afraid to be myself. I feel like I'm not afraid to be myself, and like I said, because the designs are like experiences or just things that I feel like are creative to me and kind of cool to me. I feel like it makes it different. I mean, like every brand essentially, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's more authentic. It's more just raw and like not like commercialized. Like streetwear, because I feel like there's different levels of like streetwear and like just like lifestyle brands, like you said. So I feel like it's distinct in that way.
You said creative, so explain like that creative process for you, because sometimes it just comes and goes.
I mean, fortunately, because like I was saying, my dad has a print shop, so he would use some logos and just put them on like just stuff for his shop, but like not use them for anything. And that's some of them I use for the first drop. I used 2 of them. I dropped 4 designs. I used 2 of them off at like his sheet that he just wasn't using. And then the other 2 were just like ideas that I had, but I wasn't like drawing on Illustrator or designing yet.
So do you do that now?
I've been designing more stuff myself now, but like all the earlier stuff, they were my ideas, but they were like, I would sit there and I would tell them like what I wanted.
And that's kind of hard, getting your idea into somebody else's head and then having it come out exactly how you see it in your head.
But I mean, the dude that runs my dad's shop right now,
he's pretty solid.
Sandro, he's crazy on Illustrator, so shout out to him. Bro. So he plugged me with some logos, and then I kind of got into Illustrator, just asking him questions and then like diving into it myself. And then I don't know, the creative process just it comes and goes too. Like I said, since I'm going to school and stuff, I feel like I find time for the brand, and it just comes in waves. And I'm not.
Yeah, you said it, bro.
Like I'm not in a rush right now. Yeah, I'm not in a rush to like blow up tomorrow. Because then like we were talking about, I don't know, it's hard to follow up that. It's hard to like make that big splash the second time if it happens overnight.
Yeah, it's like those artists that go freaking overnight sensation. They have a song, bam, that goes all over the place, and then what? The next shit they drop is whack. Or it just doesn't meet up to what you had, and then you're a bust.
Exactly. So the creative process is steady. It's steady.
And like you said, it comes in waves, and I agree with that as well, because like even for me, there's times where I have no creative thoughts, and I'm just like, no, nothing's there, and then all of a sudden it's fucking like 3 a.m. and I have all these fucking thoughts, and I'm there just writing shit down. Like, where did this come from? But those are the moments you gotta literally like take advantage of, because you don't know when the next rush is gonna come again. You know
honestly,
what I mean? And you gotta archive your thoughts, bro. Like, and just keep archiving them, go back to them, and then you start fixing them up and start like fine tuning them, and you're like, damn, I know this shit was dope, but I just needed this.
I do that physically, like you said, like in your mind, but I've been doing that just like on Illustrator, like with designs.
I journal a lot, so that's where I keep all my shit.
An archive, and you just every now and then I'll think of one, and I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna make this one a little bit better.
And you just start fine tuning. It's all the pieces are there. You just gotta have the meats and potatoes to add onto it.
Exactly.
Meats and the potatoes.
You never made a fucking pot stew?
Have you?
Albondigas?
Yeah, bro, meats and potatoes.
And some carrots.
I say albondigas.
I'm a fucking Mexican as fucking. I say pot stew. Hey, can we edit that part and say albondigas? For pot stew, Matt looked at me like, bitch, you fucking Mexican. Oh, shit. So, what would you say 5 words that describe your brand?
Authentic, raw, rigid, original, and I feel like timeless.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
because it never ends.
Never ends.
It's always gonna be here.
Nope.
That's something that I tell everybody as well. Once you build a brand or once you put something out there like music or videos, like in a way, you're always gonna be alive. You know what I mean? Like you could die, your brand's still gonna be there. You could die, your music's still gonna be there. Your videos are still gonna be there. You know, so like you're timeless. Like people will always see you if you make that impact on people. Homie, you're fucking invincible.
Yeah, honestly.
Like you see all these top brands, like you see like the Gucci's, the freaking all those. Those people are some of the people that originate that shit are dead.
They're
but
dead,
their shit's still going
their
on.
Their stuff is like 100 plus years in the making.
You know what I mean? Like, and that shit's crazy. Like these fools made an impact in the world. Like, damn, like what the fuck? Like, they just hit it right. So, what would you say you strive to deliver to the people that wear your clothes?
Just I don't know. Quality stuff for sure. Like quality. I mean, some of it's just real basic stuff. Yeah. Like I call it like stuff like I call them like swap meet fits. Like stuff that you could just pick up anywhere. But as of lately, I've been trying to step up my quality and really get into like I got into sewing myself, like just sewing. Yeah. So I've been trying to just like work on stuff like that and just kind of test my creativity and like instead of taking a lot of inspiration from like streetwear aspect, just like blend the streetwear and kind of like the more higher, nicer stuff and
try to mesh it into one. That's dope.
Mesh it into one. Yeah.
A lot of people, you know, don't find themselves in either of those areas, so that's like the middle ground.
The middle, yeah.
That's dope. Where you're like street, but still kind of classy.
Yeah, still kind of classic.
Yeah, that's fresh. Yeah, fuck with that. What about that? I want to say collab you had with Sebi and Tacos El Gordo.
Oh yeah.
That shit was mad dope, bro.
Thank you, man. I've been getting a lot of love on that.
Hell yeah, bro.
That wasn't an official collab.
Yeah,
just because I emailed them and they just never got back to me. And
so you just said fuck.
Whatever. Yeah, they were fucking with it like on Twitter and Instagram. They would like message us and they gave us the email about like just a possible collab or something.
Yeah.
Emailed it. I don't know. Maybe it never went through or just they fucking never got it. It probably went to their spam, honestly. Yeah. But yeah, they never got back to me. But anyways, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like I'm gonna do it anyways. Whatever. It's a cool idea. I want to see like how it does. And then I just felt like getting Sebi for it. I don't know. It kind of just tied it all together. I felt it was super just San Diego and classic, and I felt like his music kind of like comes together with
that's perfect.
What's your order at Tacos El Gordo?
I like the asada. I like the asada. Yeah, I used to when I was younger. I used to get like tacos alabada, or al pastor, but now I like carne asada, tacos, and then I like their fries too. Lately, I've been messing with their fries.
Fire, bro. I'm like, shit.
I like tacos El Gordo, but I've had better tacos.
If you go to TJ, bro,
they're just the closest.
That's the closest thing to the best thing. Like I mean, to the original stuff down in Tijuana.
No,
like,
of course,
for sure,
of course. Which closed, by the way. I was reading about that. The TJ one closed.
Oh yeah, they were actually getting threats because they weren't paying. Like,
oh wow, that's what it was. I read that they closed, but I didn't know what it was about. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
they were fucking. We're not paying up, and they got fucking chinche.
Yeah, but definitely the carne asada and the fries.
Talk to me a little bit about your sphere of influence, bro. What type of people do you like to surround yourself around with?
Just creative people that aren't afraid to be themselves. People that are not ashamed of the things, the qualities that they have, and they just use it in a cool way and just chill people. Honestly, like the homies that came here with me, like they're just super laid back. They haven't really even said much.
I know. I've been looking at Matt like.
Yeah.
Daddy?
I mean, Matt, I could see you and Matt going back and forth for a minute, but
oh, bro.
But like I don't know, I feel like they're usually like this. If not, we're just talking, just bullshitting like with the homies. But yeah, just people that are not afraid to be themselves, honestly, and that have something like to offer more than just trying to fit in. Like just I don't know, just somebody that's like cool, the homie.
Yeah, no, I feel that because a lot of people, like, I had to cut off a lot of friends that were just kind of negative and would just bring me down, drain my energy. And, like, I can't do that, bro. Like, it's just all this negativity. I'm like, bro, like, that's just draining.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, or purposely they try to bring you down because they're feeling down.
Because they're feeling down. Or I hate people that want, like, pity parties and stuff.
Like, for what? Just, like, homie, suck it up and deal with everybody's dealing with shit. Like, You know what I mean? Like, that's one thing I strive to, like, always put my problems aside. Those are my problems. So I shouldn't have to put them out there for anybody else, you know? So it's like, why am I, like, bro, what pisses me off when people go on, like, social media and start talking about their problems.
Bro, yeah.
And I'm just like, bro, nobody fucking cares. Nobody cares. Like, I get it. You're trying to get it out. But, like, what's your real purpose? Like, you want somebody to go and message you like, hey, I'm so sorry that, are you looking for pity? Like, that's what I take it as. Like, I'm sorry if you get offended, but, like,
no, that's definitely me. I feel like,
I'm like, I ain't here to listen to no bullshit. Like, that's how I've grown up. Like, as of lately, just been like, you know what? I'm not here for the bullshit, bro. Just be straight up. Like, and honesty, bro. Honesty goes a long way. And even if what you're going to say isn't like what the other person wants to hear, as long as you're honest, people are going to respect you more for being honest than bullshitting them and telling them a lie.
But
dude, like, hands down, bro.
Exactly. But yeah, I don't get, so like you said, people that are like that on social media. It's like a mix between people that want you to know all their problems and all this shit, and then, like, I don't care. Yeah, I don't know. Like, people just
can't relate.
They just love attention. I don't know. It's crazy, but.
So how would you say, or how influential is social media for your brand? Not for you, but as much for your brand.
I mean, the brand itself isn't really influenced too much by what we see on social media or what I see on social media, but I feel like obviously that's the platform that I started it on. Yeah. So, like, with all due respect, you know, that's how I got it off, honestly. But I feel like because of that, I kind of use, like, I always tell people too that try to, like, ask me for advice. They're like, you know, how much attention should I pay to social media or whatever? And it's like, I don't know, try to pay attention to it to stay in the loop, but I don't know. I feel like don't let it influence everything in like what you're trying to do. And on top of that, I feel like it kind of stops you from being, like, original in a sense.
That's actually what I was gonna say. Like, I strive, and I think people should strive for this too. Is you gotta be congruent with who you are on social media as to who you are in real life.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because anyways. Alright, what you gonna cut that part out? But yeah, because if you're one way in social media and then they meet you in person and you're nothing like social media, bro, you just got catfished.
Yeah,
you just catfished somebody. Like, I don't know
which is like why fucking it's better to just meet people in person. And then
is
you
the
really
best.
Get to know.
Yeah, and then you start looking at social media like.
Because also, social media will, like, affect your perspective of that person.
Yeah,
like you said, it won't match up, and you'll be like,
what's going on here? You're saying one thing, but you're claiming another.
Yeah,
it's like
a
love relationship at the same time.
Yeah, it's bittersweet, bro.
Then you find out that they're, like, talking about all their, like, oh, I got a flat tire today, and then
my life sucks.
My life sucks.
My girlfriend just broke up with me. She cheated on me with my.
Just like all this stuff, and you're like, but you're. Like, I just talked to you, and you, like, it didn't seem like you had all those problems going on.
Yeah,
but
like,
you're here telling the whole world.
Like, what?
But I asked you if you were good, and you were just like,
yeah, bro, I'm fucking good. I've never been better.
I have fun with social media. I just post a lot of, like, stupid things and be creative with it because that's for
yeah. Exactly.
But it's because some people do use it for the right reasons and are able to use it. Other people just completely I don't know what the hell they think.
I read something online one day, and it was like, ironically, I read it online, but it was like, use like the internet as a platform, like we do.
Yep.
In a sense, to do something with it. And, like, it was like the next sentence was like, get your money on the internet, not your self-esteem.
Yep, 100%, bro.
And honestly, like, I feel like a lot of people, there's that weird, like, either people are doing something with it or they're really getting.
You're either making money or you're getting likes.
And it's affecting
like
your your feeling of acceptance.
No, I get exactly what you mean on that, because some people will get the gratitude from just the validation, the likes, and the comments, and that for them is enough. That they feel complete with that.
Yeah.
Other people are like, I'm gonna fuck about the likes. Let me make my money. Like, that's what makes me fucking complete. Yeah. And, like, I always strive for it.
Obviously, yeah. If you're a real business like that, if you're getting more likes, usually if you're a real established business, you're getting more money. So you're gonna chase that more popularity just because that's just directing them to your website, to your links, to your. So
it's like you actually have a strategy behind it. You're not
exactly.
Just there
you got to use it. You got to use it.
Yeah,
exactly.
It
was. I always refer to this. I read this in a book one time about how people in like 1850s or 1849 when the gold rush came to California. How people were like all crazy about this gold, and there was some people that really struck gold and they made like a fortune, but those people were so rare. Everybody just came out here and had a
dream,
build railroads or whatever the fuck they were doing. But I read this thing, that the people that made more money during the gold rush were not the people that were finding gold as a whole, but the people that were selling shovels and equipment to dig.
That makes sense. Yeah,
they were making.
There's a problem. Here's a solution.
Yeah.
Rich.
Exactly.
Like
Good luck finding gold.
Go ahead.
I got my gold. Yeah.
I got shovels here all day, huh?
Yeah.
Here sometimes I think the day when it started raining out of nowhere, I was in a PV.
Yeah.
And the shops, as it started raining, all the shops raised their prices on all like the umbrellas and like raincoats or something, and people were buying them. Everyone came in, they bought the umbrella was like probably like $5. They sold it for 15.
Shit, when there's a high demand, people will pay.
Yeah, supply and demand.
Supply and demand, baby.
Smart, but
yeah. All right, so now we're gonna get into what I like to call the lightning round, where Marco prepares, a set of questions where I haven't even seen them, so that I'm as surprised as you when these get asked, So
one of them were already answered, but it's okay.
Cool.
Just keep going.
Oh yeah, I see it now. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and start it off. First question: White Claws or Trulies?
I just try to Truly, but White Claws.
Okay, cool. Okay.
What the fuck is that?
You want to go right now?
No.
Oh. You talking shit back there, bro? First word he said, and like, what's a Truly?
What the fuck is that?
It's a
It's a hard seltzer, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is, but it sounds rich.
It's like an alcoholic, like kind of like a White Claw. It's like a soda, like a.
It's like a sparkling water with a little kick. I'll take you out for one. One of these days.
Yeah, I had
I
those.
just tried his fucking.
Nah, bro, that's Isopure. Nah, bro. You put a little vodka in there, bro, get buff and fucked up at the same time. My two favorite things.
Wow.
That's what he did.
It was one time, bro. It was one time. And then I hit a fucking 2 plates at the bench. I was like, fuck yeah.
Wild drunk.
Shit, wrong people.
Hey, you gotta tell me twice. I'm trying to work out with something.
Oh shit! All right. If you could lock up one person in a mental institute, who would it be? Can't be Matt.
Famous or not famous?
Doesn't matter. Whoever, bro.
Lock one person in a mental institution.
That's okay.
That's a crazy. I don't know. I feel like I could throw some people under the bus, but I'm not going to. So I'm gonna just play it safe and be like the guy that was doing them fucking like the shootings and one of the shootings. Yeah, I don't know. Something
Any
like
of the people that shoot.
Something like that. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Other than that, I don't want to put no names on blast. Nah,
no cap.
Nah, I would say jokingly, but nah.
Hey, you know what? Then we'll say jokingly.
Hey, but behind every joke, there's some truth.
Like, you know what? If
You're
it
like,
came
no.
down to it, if it was between you and somebody else, and I had to pick somebody, like maybe, but nah, I don't know.
He's like, but. Would you rather look like a potato or feel like one? Who the hell makes
like
these
one.
questions?
I'll feel like one, and then I'll wake up tomorrow like, oh
shit, that's me when I do shrooms.
not a
Like,
potato no more.
Mr. Potato. Not your potato. In 40 years, what will people be nostalgic for? Nostalgic.
In 40 years,
40.
what will people be nostalgic for? Cars and architecture, or like, just art, architecture, but cars.
Okay, I feel it. Pineapple on pizza?
Yes, definitely.
Yes. Hey, that hit a soft spot right there, bro. He said that right away, bro. Because I never seen anybody answer a question so fast. Pineapple pizza, yes.
Man. Every time people are like, "Let's order pizza," I'm like,
pineapple.
There's got to be somebody else in the room that fucks with Hawaiian. Please, like, let's get Hawaiian in here. But pineapple definitely on pizza.
What animal best represents your personality?
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a really good one. I don't know.
It's so good he doesn't even know.
I would say something that I don't know. Maybe like I don't know. I don't really
a unicorn,
like a wolf, only because I don't know. I feel like something that like is alone for a while and then like could join the pack and then like break off to go hunt and then come back.
Okay,
and,
I feel it.
I don't know, a wolf, but like an animal like that.
Okay.
Not necessarily a wolf. It was just the first one that came
a liger?
to my head. A liger.
What are you really happy about being terrible at?
Dancing.
Okay.
I'm terrible at dancing.
Yeah, I don't care. I just want to move.
Yeah, and I'm okay that I don't really dance. I'm fine with that.
Cool.
Never been something that I really wanted to do out there, like out.
Like you don't go and hit the club and just fuck up the dance floor. That's
I'll
not
be
you.
in the back, like, yeah, I like this song. Yeah, hell yeah.
Cool. Little shawty just shaking her booty and shit.
Yeah.
Maybe a little fist pump.
Uh-huh.
What's something you refuse to share?
Refuse to share my food.
Okay. I thought it was like, like a thought or something. I'm like, well, he's not going to share it. Your food.
My food and my girls.
Girls, plural. Plural. Shaper. Hey, cut that shit.
Cut it. Get me offline.
So how many girls? Nah, just kidding.
Y'all gonna get me in trouble. Nah.
Just kidding, baby. I love you.
Hey.
Is cereal soup?
No, unless you let it sit for a while, but no.
Some people have warm milk with cereal. That's disgusting. That's all I heard in the back.
Nah.
Well, would you rather sweat melted cheese or have snakes for hair?
I don't sweat that much, so maybe the cheese, because I don't know the snake. Nah, I'll get the snakes on my head.
Tell me 3 things you remember about kindergarten.
3 things. The alphabet cookies.
Oh, those are
I
fire.
seen those the other day. I got some at the store, like those cinnamon one.
Yeah,
alphabet in the
yeah.
tub. Those.
My girls.
Kindergarten.
Nap time.
Probably that, like snack time or something, and then singing some song, like one of those kids songs.
My name is Yolanda.
Maybe
California.
I think the Down by the Bay song, Down by the Bay where the watermelons grow, something like that,
yeah.
Or the color song,
Oh shit!
the rainbow, the red, orange, yellow, green.
Oh, you know it. All right, the last question. You gotta basically repeat after me, and finish the sentence where it goes blank. Ready?
Okay.
My name is Seabass, and I get my energy from.
From my creativity.
Hey, yo, bro! It's been a pleasure having you on, bro. I really
yeah.
appreciate
Thank
you
you for
coming
having
by,
me.
bro. This
Thank
was
you,
dope.
man. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, no,
Hell
definitely,
yeah.
bro. Definitely got to run it back. But thank you for everybody that's been listening, that's been showing us love. I can't thank you guys enough for the unconditional support. Make sure you subscribe, like, leave a comment, and tell your mom, your tia, your girlfriend, your ex-girlfriend. Shit, tell everybody because it's the best podcast in the world.
And we back after summer vacation.
And we've been back after summer vacation. That was for the kids. I had to take them out. But, we back. We're not going nowhere. So let's fucking turn this energy up, baby.
Yeah.
Woo! We out. Yeah.